been almost a decade since a gate opened up in Hawkins, Indiana and changed everything. From kids hiding in basements to an actress who literally moved the world with her mind, the cast of Stranger Things has taken us on the wildest supernatural ride ever. But here's the thing. Beyond the upside down, beyond the monsters, and beyond Hopper's mustache, what are these stars doing now? Where are they today? And trust me, their real-life stories are just as crazy as anything that happened in Hawkins. So stick around as we dive deep into what the Stranger Things cast is up to in 2025. Let's go. Let's start with the queen who started the entire chaos. Winona Ryder, born October 29th, 1971. Winona is 54 years old right now. And you know what? She looks exactly the same. Like, someone tell me the secret.
Earnestly believe, like me, that great acting can change the world is a call to arms from our fellow craftsmen and women to go deep.
Winona made her acting debut way back in 1986 with Lucas, but her iconic roles in Beetlejuice and Edward Scissorhands made her a household name in the 90s. Now, with Stranger Things wrapping its final season, Joyce Byers has become one of her most loved characters ever. A desperate mother screaming into Christmas lights while trying to save her son. Absolute legend. But let's talk money. Winona Ryder's net worth is estimated at $18 million in 2025. That's right, $18 million. Here's where it gets wild for Stranger Things. Season 5, she's making $9.5 million for just 8 episodes. That's over $1.2 million per episode. She started at $350,000 per episode in Season 3, so this woman has been leveling up. Beyond Stranger Things, Winona just reprised her iconic role as Lydia Dietz in Beetlejuice in 2024, which was a massive hit. She's also been featured in Pandora's Be Love campaign, adding brand endorsement money to her empire. Plus, she owns a San Francisco Victorian home worth $5.3 million and has smart real estate investments all over. In her personal life, Winona has always been pretty private. She's had relationships with legends like Johnny Depp and Ethan Hawke way back in the day, but these days she keeps her love life under wraps. What we do know is that she's focused on her acting career and enjoying life away from the Hollywood spotlight. That's the Winona way. Classy, mysterious, and rich. Now let's talk about the man with the mustache that started 1,000 memes. David Harbour. Born April 10, 1975, David is 50 years old in 2025, and he's absolutely crushing it. Before Stranger Things, David was doing solid work in TV and film. You might remember him from Quantum of Solace and Revolutionary Road. With Jim Hopper changed everything for him, going from zero to hero, literally protecting the entire town of Hawkins with sheer dad energy and a bat. This character made him a megastar. David Harbour's net worth is estimated at $6 million. Now, you might be thinking, wait, that's less than Winona? But hold up, David's about to explode financially for Stranger Things. Season 5, he's making the same as Winona, $9.5 million for 8 episodes. In the early seasons, he was making $100 per episode, which jumped to $350,000 by Season 3. So his earning power has gone through the roof. But here's where David is really making moves. He's playing Red Guardian in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He was in Black Widow in 2021, and in May 2025, he appeared in Thunderbolts, which grossed $382 million worldwide. And get this, he's confirmed for Avengers Doomsday in 2026 and the animated series Marvel Zombies. This man is securing that Marvel money, and we're talking millions per film. In 2021, David got married to singer Lily Allen in Las Vegas because, well, that's very on brand for both of them. However, and here's some breaking news from October 2025, there have been reports that David and Lily have split. Lily has been prevented from discussing the specifics publicly, but she's mentioned returning to music and focusing on financial stability. They don't have kids together, but the split seems amicable. Despite the personal challenges, David remains focused on his career and seems to be in a really good place professionally. You cannot talk about Stranger Things without talking about her, Millie Bobby Brown. Born February 19th, 2004, Millie is just 21 years old, and she's already done more than most pre-lifetimes. When Stranger Things first aired in 2016, Millie was basically unknown. Then, bam, she moved a car with her mind, burned people's heads from the inside out, and made a shaved head iconic. 11 became a cultural phenomenon. This girl went from 0 to Time Magazine's 100 most influential people list at 13 years old. But here's what makes Millie actually incredible? Her net worth. As of 2025, Millie Bobby Brown is worth $18 million at 21 years old. Let that sink in for a second. Here's how she did it. In season 1 of Stranger Things, she made $10,000 per episode. By season 3, $300,000 per episode. And for season 5, she's estimated to be making around $500,000 per episode, which means she could earn $4 million just from the final season. In total, she's made over $7.8 million from Stranger Things alone. But wait, there's more. Millie has her own separate deal with Netflix that includes the Enola Holmes franchise. She made $7.4 million from those films. She also starred in Godzilla, King of the Monsters, Godzilla vs. Kong, and in 2024, Damsel, which was a huge Netflix hit. Here's where it gets insane. Millie owns a beauty brand called Florence by Mills that generates $1.7 million in annual revenue. She's got endorsement deals with major brands and is literally building an empire. Upcoming projects. Millie is currently filming Just Picture It, a romantic comedy with Gabriel LaBelle set to release in 2026. She's also confirmed for Enola Holmes 3, which is in post-production. Plus, there are rumors of additional Netflix projects in the pipeline. In her personal life, Millie married Jake Bon Jovi, son of rock legend John Bon Jovi, in May 2024. These two seem genuinely happy together. She's taking her time, focusing on her career, and honestly just being the best version of herself. This girl is the definition of main character energy. She's not just an actress, she's a mogul. Alright, now we got Finn Wolfhard. Born December 23rd, 2002, Finn is 22 years old, and this dude has been working non-stop since Stranger Things launched him into stardom. Finn was the heart of the friend. Mike Wheeler was the leader, the one who actually cared about Will more than anything. Friends don't lie, he said, and honestly, Finn brought that loyal energy to everything he does. Finn Wolfhard's net worth is $4 million. He started making $25,000 per episode season 1, jumped to $250,000 by season 3, and for season 5, he's making just over $7 million total. Not bad for a kid from Vancouver, right? Outside of Stranger Things, Finn was in the massive Hit It and It Chapter 2, which made over $700 million at the box office. He also appeared in Ghostbusters Afterlife, did voice work in Pinocchio, and starred in The Goldfinch. But here's what's cool about Finn. He's also a musician. He was in the band Calpurnia and now has a group called the Aubreys. This kid is multi-talented and really passionate about his craft. Latest news. Finn recently revealed in April 2025 that despite being a millionaire at 22, he still lives with his parents in Vancouver. He briefly lived independently, but moved back because family's his home base. That's actually really mature and refreshing. When it comes to dating, Finn has been keeping his romantic life extremely private. He dated Sophia Lillis from 2016-2017 and Ella Maria Lentini around 2022, but as of 2025, he's focused on his career, personal growth. Smart move. Gaten Matarazzo, born September 8th, 2002, which makes him 22 years old. And let me tell you something, this guy is hilarious and loaded. Dustin Henderson was the comic relief who was also the brilliant one. Gee Whiz became a meme, his hat became iconic, and Gaten made this character so lovable that millions of people wanted to protect him at all costs. Gaten Matarazzo's net worth is $5 million. Here's how he built that fortune. He started at $10,000 per episode in season 1, got bumped to $30,000 in season 2, and then made $250,000 per episode from season 3 onwards. For season 4, he made $2.25 million, and for season 5, he's making just over $7 million. Before Stranger Things, Gaten was on Broadway in Les Miserables and Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Since Stranger Things, he's hosted Netflix's Prank Encounters and appeared in various shows. He's also had endorsement deals with Verizon Fios and Old Navy, which bring in $200,000, $400,000 annually. Gaten has also been incredibly open about his health. He has cleidocranial dysostosis, a rare genetic condition that affects bone development. He's been a spokesperson for awareness and uses platform for good. In 2023, Gaten started dating Lizzie Yu, a fellow actress and producer. These two seem really happy together. They keep their relationship relatively private, but post enough to show they're supportive of each other. Gaten currently lives in Little Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey, to stay close to his family. Caleb McLaughlin, born October 13, 2004, when 20 years old in 2025. This guy is steady, like genuinely the most grounded member of the cast. Lucas Sinclair was the realistic friend, the one who was like, guys, monster is chasing us, us, maybe we should run. And Caleb brought that same level-headedness to his career. Caleb McLaughlin's net worth is estimated at $3 million. He followed the same salary trajectory as his co-stars, $25,000 per episode in season 1, jumping to $250,000 by season 3 and making just over $7 million for season 5. Caleb started his career on Broadway playing young Simba in The Lion King. Since Stranger Things, he's appeared in films like Concrete Cowboy, 2020, The Book of Clarence, 2023, and The Deliverance, 2024. He's also become the face of major fashion brands and has done high-profile campaigns. Latest news: Caleb has been really involved in social activism and community work, which speaks volumes about his character. He's been pretty private about his personal life and seems focused on building a long-term career rather than chasing quick fame. At 20 years old, Caleb is enjoying his youth, spending time with his family and the Stranger Things crew, and just living a relatively normal life. That's the kind of maturity you love to see. Noah Schnapp, born October 3rd, 2004, which makes him 2 years old. And honestly, Will Byers might be one of the most tragic characters in modern television. This kid was kidnapped, trapped in the Upside Down, had a monster inside him, and basically suffered for 5 seasons. Noah played all of that with incredible emotional depth. Noah Schnapp's net worth is $4 million. Same salary structure as the other kids. $10,000 per episode in season 1, $30,000 in season 2, $250,000 from season 3 onward, and just over $7 million for season 5. Before Stranger Things, Noah did small TV work and voiced Charlie Brown in the Peanuts movie. After Stranger Things, he appeared in films like Bridge of Spies, Tom Hanks, Abe, 2019, and Waiting for Anya, 2020. Latest news: Noah took a step back from acting for a while to focus on his education and personal growth. Smart move. You can't be in the public eye 24/7 without burning out. Recently, he started getting back into acting and doing some indie projects. He's also gotten into entrepreneurship and has a YouTube channel where he shares his life. As of 2025, Noah has been pretty private about his personal life. There have been some dating rumors over the years, but not officially confirmed. He seems focused on his friendships, his family, and figuring out what he wants to do next. At 20, that's honestly the healthiest approach. Sadie Sink, born April 16, 2002, which makes her 23 years old. Max Mayfield was introduced in season 2, and this girl immediately became a fan favorite. Max was tough, rebellious, and had serious trauma underneath that angry exterior. Sadie played her with some nuance, like you could feel the pain behind the attitude. And when Max had that entire arc in 4 where she was almost dead, Sadie brought everything to that. Sadie Sink's net worth is estimated at $1 million. She reportedly made $150,000 per episode and jumped to around hundreds of dollars per episode by season 4. For season 5, she's making just over $7 million. Before Stranger Things, Sadie was on Broadway playing the title role in Annie and young Queen Elizabeth II in the audience. Since then, she's done some really interesting work. She starred in the Fear Street horror trilogy on Netflix, played the daughter in Darren Aronofsky's The Whale, which earned her critical acclaim, and was in Taylor Swift's All Too Well the short film with Dylan O'Brien. Sadie has also become a fashion icon. She's walked runways for major brands, done campaigns for Miu Miu, Kate Spade, Givenchy, Chanel, and Prada. These fashion deals bring in serious money. Upcoming projects. In March 2025, it was announced that Sadie has been cast in the Marvel Cinematic Universe film Spider-Man Brand New Day 2026 in an undisclosed role. This is huge for her career. She also appeared on Broadway in John Proctor as the Villain in 2025, earning a Tony Award nomination. Latest news: in 2024, it was revealed that Sadie has been dating actor Jacob Tremblay. These two kept their relationship extremely private, which is refreshing. They occasionally post about each other on social media, and it's very sweet and very chill. She's focused on her career and seems to really respect the work. Natalia Dyer, born January 13, 1997, which makes her 28 years old. Nancy Wheeler is the big sister we all wanted to be. She had a gun, she had a bat, she fought monsters and demons, literally. Natalia Dyer's net worth is $4 million. She made around $150,000 per episode in early seasons and secured about $6 million for season 5. Since Stranger Things, Natalia has done some really cool films work. She's been thoughtful about her career, taking roles that interest her rather than just big blockbusters. But let's talk about the main thing. In 2016, during Stranger Things filming, Natalia met Charlie Heaton. They started dating quietly, and I mean quietly. They didn't go public for like a year. These two are absolutely adorable together. They got engaged in 2024 and seem genuinely committed to each other. They're often seen together at events, always smiling, always supportive. Honestly, they're one of the healthiest looking couples in Hollywood right now. No drama, just love. Charlie Heaton, born February 6, 1994, which makes him 31 years old. Jonathan Byers was the big brother who grew up way too fast. Charlie Heaton's net worth $4 million, same salary structure as Natalia. He secured around $6 million for season 5. Before Stranger Things, Charlie was doing British TV work. Since then, he's been in movies like The New Mutants and The Souvenir Part 2. He's proving he's more than just a character. He's a genuinely talented actor. And as we just mentioned, he's been with Natalia Dyer since 2016. They're engaged now, and honestly, everyone's just waiting for the wedding announcement. These two are couple goals. Joe Keery, born April 24, 1992, which makes him 33 years old. And let's be real, Steve Harrington might be the character that had the biggest glow-up in television history. Season 1, Steve, total jerk. Season 2, Steve, slaying. Season 3, best friend energy. By season 4, this dude was a certified hero and babysitter extraordinaire. Joe took a character that could have been one-dimensional and made him complex. Joe Keery's net worth is $4 million. He secured around $6 million for Stranger Things Season 5. Since Stranger Things, Joe has done some really interesting projects. He appeared in Ryan Reynolds' Free Guy, which grossed over $331 million worldwide. He's also a musician who performs under the name Joe. His music has gone viral on TikTok, with songs like End of Beginning becoming massive hits. Major news. In late 2020, Joe was cast in Season 5 of FX's critically acclaimed series Fargo, playing a character named Gator Tillman alongside Juno Temple and John Hamm. The season aired in late 2023, and Joe received rave reviews for performance. Critics said they didn't even recognize him because he was so immersed in the character. This has opened up huge doors for Joe's career beyond Stranger Things. Upcoming projects. Joe is also confirmed for the film Cold Storage opposite Liam Neeson, set to release in 2026. In his personal life, Joe dated actress Micah Monroe from 2007 to around 2023. As of October 2025, there's been speculation about Joe possibly dating singer Sabrina Carpenter after he appeared at her Austin City Limits performance, but neither has confirmed anything. His current relationship status remains private. Thanks so much for watching this deep dive into the Stranger Things cast. Smash that like button and subscribe for more cast updates. Comment down below. Who's your favorite character and which of their upcoming projects are you most excited about?